So I just finished up watching Pluribus on Apple TV. So I'm pretty amazed that Apple TV has actually taken the time to actually focus on making decent, reasonable, and quality shows, which is amazing. It would have surprised me out of all the television shows to actually do it, that they go about doing it, which is pretty amazing. They've done Severance, they've done Invasion, they've done Foundation, now they've done Pluribus. I haven't seen all the shows that they have, but there is another one that I was told to look at, and I just have to remember what it was. But I am amazed that Apple TV is taking the time to make quality shows. Hopefully, they keep it up and they don't pull a Netflix where they start off making these amazing shows and then all of a sudden they just cut them and just go for slop. So, hopefully, they keep it up. I will continue watching their shows if they keep doing it. So, what I'm going to say about Pluribus is that this thing is catered to my tastes, to my liking, just like Foundation, just like Severance, just like Invasion. Like, these shows have such quality and refined storytelling that is amazing to watch. So, Pluribus has the same quality. I wouldn't say it's as refined because throughout the whole entire episode, sorry, not the episode, throughout the whole entire season of for the season one of Pluribus, I found that they have an amazing concept, which also makes me think back to a dream I had like a couple of years ago, which is kind of funny to see a dream of mine being put into reality. I've spoken to some of my friends about it, and it's pretty amazing, I guess. So basically, the concept is really good. It's decent. The actors do a really good job. They waste a lot of time on certain aspects of the show, which kind of is okay because it's a bit corny-ish, and the actor or the character has to be this stubborn person to some degree, but they don't go about thinking properly because, I mean, in a scenario like that, I mean, my brain, I have to admit, my brain went on a rampage because it related to the dream I had a little while ago. So my brain went on a rampage within the first episode of all the things I would do and all the knowledge that I would obtain because of what I understood from this alien, I guess, invasion, if you want to call it, because I don't think it's an invasion and it's just an infection that's happening via or possibly because of a malfunctioning process that is just spreading across the universe by accident, if anything. And that's my personal opinion because I feel like this thing is just probably data information that's just malfunctioned. And from wherever it started, this is just a continuation. It's just spreading across the universe, wiping out life because it seems like a extinction virus in a way. Because no matter what you do, everything on the planet will die eventually. It's amazing. They touch on all these aspects that prove that it's not an extinction process, but it is absolutely an extinction process. Anyways, these are my hypotheticals and all that kind of stuff, but overall extremely well done because my brain went on a massive burst of like thought process in the first episode of all the things I would do, all the things I would try, all the information I would gather from these from the entity in some way. Like there's so much you can say. Like the accumulated. I'm sorry. I want to go on a rampage because it's to just get my thoughts out there, but I don't know why. But the so-called process that they have, the linking, if you want to call it, I feel like it's a very poorly done linking because the process itself is fine. It's just that the information is not properly, I guess, distributed throughout the whole entire, I guess, linking, right? Because it's all about just recalling information, which kind of sucks overall because they don't really do anything with all that information. Like, other than building this whole antenna array to spread the information or the process over I guess, another vast quantity of the universe from our starting point for from our point. There's a loss of so much knowledge. Like, I don't know how to best explain it, but it just seems like it's a wasteful kind of process because all that accumulated information of humanity in every individual, and yet nothing is being done with that. It's just used to just fulfill some kind of process, which again it irritates me because there's so much you could do with this story. Like, I absolutely believe that the story, this process, everything is an amazing concept. It works really well. It's just the humans that remain, or the ones that just don't assimilate in some way, they waste. It's a waste. You've got so much information right there, so much process, human like database, and it's just being wasted. It kind of sucks. It's so sucky. It's so sucky because any person with just 2 cents. I don't want to say that the characters are stupid, but anyone with any two like brain processes to want to fix the problem can fix the problem with all of the human information right there at the tip of their fingertips, and it kind of sucks. Anyways, an amazing show. I loved it. The characters do well. It's not janky. It flows extremely well. There's no real issues other than certain corny moments, other than the characters not being able to really like use humanity to its fullest. It kind of sucks in a way, but other than that, the show is well done. Everything flows very well because of how the process works between the linking, people just being able to be where they need to be, like how they go about doing that, showing it, it works really well. I have no issues with that. It's just I want more. I really want more. So I'm hoping for season two will be extremely good. I'm hoping Apple continues to do this and continue making extremely good shows. I have Invasion to finish because the season three, I think it came out not too long ago, and I haven't had an opportunity to binge watch. So it's the next one I'll do. Again, the only reason I'm cutting back on some of the movies that I'm watching is because I'm trying to watch these series because they're finally full or they're complete, so I can watch them, binge watch them, and all that kind of stuff. So as soon as I finish Invasion season three, I'll be able to continue doing two movies a day or whatever. But for the moment, I'm really enjoying some of these series. So yeah. So, anyways, but all I'm saying is Pluribus, season one. This is going to be getting an 8 out of 10 in the must watch category. Now, I feel like there's a lot missing. There's because I'm comparing it to the dream that I had, and I'm seeing that there was way more to my dream than what I'm seeing in the show. But I'm not too mad. I'm not too frustrated. But the concept is extremely solid. Story is fairly decent. I'm okay with it. I wish the characters were a little smarter or kind of like use the knowledge that they have from humanity to kind of work it out easier, faster. But other than that, there's nothing to complain. This is an extremely good show. Characters do really well. Everything works really well, flows really well. So, yeah, this does deserve an 8 out of 10. I feel those two missing points really comes down to they need to use a little more creativity when it comes to the linking, which again maybe in season two they'll do, but other than that, it is almost a perfect show. So yeah.